Hanuman kills Narantak. On hearing about Ahiravan's death, Ravan was full of grief. An aged minister came to him and said, "Do not lose hope. You have another son, Narantak, who has a massive army of demons. Call him to your aid." A relieved Ravan called a messenger named Dhumketu and ordered him to apprise Narantak of the situation. When Narantak came to the war front, he was awestruck to see Hanuman. "Who is he?" he asked Dhumketu. "He is Hanuman. He killed all your brothers," Dhumketu replied. Narantak let fly a hail of arrows at Hanuman, who grabbed them and broke them to pieces. Hanuman came forward and administered a heavy blow on Narantak's chest with his clenched fist. He then lifted Narantak above his head, spun him around quickly in a circle, and flung him into Patal. Narantak fell dead in a region named Rastal. The remaining demons started losing hope of victory after Narantak's death. Ravan faces Ram. After the death of his son Narantak, Ravan had no option but to go to the battlefield himself. He mounted his magnificent chariot and went to face Ram. A fierce battle ensued between Ram and Ravan. Both of them were evenly matched. Every time Ram managed to sever one of Ravan's head or arms, another one would grow in its place. Infuriated, Ram then smashed Ravan's chariot. But Ravan flew straight up to the sky and continued his attack on Ram and his men from above. Once again, Ram protected those under him. Lakshman, Hanuman, Angad, Sugriv and Jambavan all attacked Ravan, but he could not be killed. Time flew by, but Ravan seemed invincible. Everyone was worried about it. It was then Vibhishan remembered the secret behind Ravan's death. Ravan had stored the nectar of immortality in his navel. Vibhishan whispered the secret to Ram and asked him to aim at Ravan's navel. Hanuman as Ram's messenger. Ram was baffled when he could not kill Ravan. But soon he came to know about Ravan's weak spot. Ram immediately aimed the Brahmastra at Ravan's navel. The arrow pierced his navel and squeezed out the nectar. Ravan fell down dead. Without any delay, Ram rushed to Ashok Vatika to see Sita. Ram and Sita were overjoyed to meet each other after a very long time. Ram's exile of 14 years was almost over too. He had to spend just one more day in exile. Before returning to Ayodhya, Ram wanted to know whether Bharat wished to rule the kingdom or not. So, he asked Hanuman to disguise himself and inform Bharat about his return. On reaching Ayodhya, Hanuman saw the people were happy, prosperous and safe under Bharat's rule. But he could feel sadness still lingering in them. Bharat ruled Ayodhya from Nandigram. Hanuman slowly approached Bharat in the disguise of a Brahmin. Hanuman stays back. Hanuman told Bharat about Ram's victory over Ravan. Bharat's joy knew no bounds when he heard this. Hanuman was also elated to know that Bharat had no desire to rule Ayodhya and was sincerely waiting for Ram's return. Hanuman then introduced himself and gave Bharat the news of Ram's return. A delighted Bharat immediately embraced Hanuman and rushed to the palace to share the news. Bharat called Shatrughna and all others and asked them to prepare the city to welcome Ram, Sita, and Lakshman. The news renewed the downtrodden spirits of the kingdom. People of Ayodhya decorated the streets and donned their best clothes. The whole kingdom waited anxiously for Ram's arrival. Bharat and Shatrughna went to the entrance of the palace to welcome their brothers and Sita. Ram was given an emotional welcome. He was crowned the king of Ayodhya and was showered with many blessings. Hanuman decided to stay back in Ayodhya and devote his life to serve Ram.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.